Nation Network, what's going on? Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you guys are crushing it. I want to send you a big congratulations on the 2,000 subscribers. 2K22 is unbelievable, and I love that everybody's kind of jumping on board here and realizing how great the content that you're putting out is. So for the community, a big thank you for being part of the Nation Network, and you guys are just getting started. Woo! Keep it going.
Welcome, wrestling fans, back to the Nation Network. This is Impact Wrestling, and tonight it is the 20th anniversary show of all shows, live from Nashville. This is Slammiversary.
Nation Network, what's going on? Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you guys are crushing it. I want to send you a big congratulations on the 2,000 subscribers. 2K22 is unbelievable, and I love that everybody's kind of jumping on board here and realizing how great the content that you're putting out is. So for the community, a big thank you for being part of the Nation Network, and you guys are just getting started.
All right, wrestling fans, we are ready to kick things off here tonight. Slammiversary, 20 years in the making, right here on the Nation Network.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match, and is for the championship. Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Charlie Green.
Chelsea makes her way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest, it is a championship scramble match featuring one champion and 4 challengers for the Knockouts Championship. Well, the way that works is very simple.
And introducing the challenger from Newark, New Jersey.
And we'll tell you all about it. As these 5 ladies begin to scramble for the championship, every pinfall or submission gives them a point, and whichever of the 5 ladies has the most points at the end of the time limit will be the Knockouts champion. Indeed, it's not going to be simply one pinfall, one submission. There will be no countouts or no disqualifications. End of the day, one of these 5 ladies will have scored more points than their opposition, and they will be the Impact Knockout Champion. And we're just getting started with that. Indeed, tag team titles are on the line. The women's tag team champions will be on the line. The X Division title will be in a TLC match, and that will be on the line as well.
The challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, Jordan Grace.
Well, what can you say about Jordan Grace? She is absolutely a powerhouse. Not sure how a match like this is going to play towards her skill sets, but we're all going to find out. The bottom line is you have an odd number, and that makes it interesting because there should always be one person free. That's right. That is 100% right. You have to watch your back at all times in a match like this one, especially when the stakes are as high as they are. We want to welcome all of you joining us here live on the Nation Network. This is Impact Wrestling Slammiversary. Later on tonight, we have got a major tag team contest, 4 against 4. It will be no honor no more going up against members of Impact Wrestling, past or present. And we know who some of those are going to be. We know, for example, that the Motor City Machine Guns will be on that team, but we're still not entirely sure who their tag team partners are going to be yet. They have assured us that they have picked some top-notch talent. Speaking of top-notch talent, here is our Knockouts champion.
Introducing the champion from Charlotte, North Carolina. She is the Impact Wrestling Women's Champion, the Diamond.
Well, Tessa Blanchard has held that title now for a very long time. A lot of people have tried to take it from her. Nobody has been successful. She feels this is a conspiracy to have a match of this nature where she doesn't necessarily have to be the one that gets pinned or submitted in order to lose that title. Well, the odds are definitely against the champion in a match like this, but if anybody is going to step in the ring with a title into a championship scramble match and walk out still the champion, I would have to say Tessa Blanchard might very well be that person. Well, we know one thing about Tessa Blanchard. She is definitely going to make sure that whoever gets in the ring tonight trying to take that title from her will have to earn it.
And from New Jersey, T. Steele.
Tasha Steele's a late entry here into the championship scramble. The Boricua Badass making her way down towards the ring. Not the biggest competitor, but she is fierce and she is feisty, and that might go a long way. Yeah, not only that, but she's also not afraid to break the rules. And in a match like this, there really aren't any to break. That just plays to her strength. As we take a look at the Knockouts Championship title, one of these 5 ladies will walk away with it. The question is, which one will it be? As we await the opening contest, or the opening bell for the opening contest, and Slammiversary is officially underway. And you can see in the upper right corner of the screen, the clock has already begun the count. Now the only question is, which of these ladies will have the most points when it's all said and done? Virtuoso right away going after the arm of Jordan Grace. Chelsea Green getting into it with Tasha Steele momentarily, and now outside the ring, the champion going up against the former champion. Well, indeed, it was the Virtuosa that Tessa Blanchard took that championship from. She hasn't looked back yet, and this is one of the very few opportunities that Deonna Purrazzo has had to get that championship belt back in recent weeks. All 4 of these challengers know they have to make the most of this opportunity. We've already got steel chairs in the ring. Action all now outside the ring. We talk about that 5th person in the match right now. It's Tasha Steele. Nobody's paying attention to her, and then she takes advantage with a cutter on Chelsea Green outside on the floor. Meantime, back in the ring, we've got the two favorites right there, head first into the steel chair. Oh, look at this now. Peraza with a steel chair going to town on Tessa Blanchard. That might be a smart move to throw that steel chair outside the ring so that Tessa Blanchard can't get her hands on it and turn it around on her. Yeah, but Tessa Blanchard doesn't need a chair. She is an absolute force of devastation all on her own. The Impact World Heavyweight Championship in our main event, ladies and gentlemen. This action just kicking off here tonight in what promises to be a memorable night of Impact Wrestling here on the Nation Network. Chelsea Green now head first into the steel steps. Jordynne Grace with a huge power advantage over Chelsea Green, but I believe she has that same advantage over maybe everybody with the possible exception of Tessa Blanchard. Jordynne has been biding her time. She has been working her way through the ranks. One of the few opportunities that she has had to become the knockout champion right here. The question is, can she make something of it? Pinfalls and submissions will have to take place inside the squared circle. And now a sledgehammer coming into play.
Well, they don't call her the Boricua Badass for nothing.
And now Chelsea Green has got a bat into the back of Jordynne Grace, and you want to talk about an equalizer.
Yeah, that will definitely even the strength disadvantage right up.
Tasha Steelz trying to go for the cover on the champion. The Virtuosa having nothing to do with that as Deonna Purrazzo breaks it up. And now these three ladies all tied up in a corner. And like we said earlier, there's going to be an odd number at some point in time. That's where we're seeing it at the moment. Half crab on the champion. Save actually made by Chelsea Green. Not that there's any love lost there or team camaraderie.
Indeed, she just doesn't want to be down 1-0.
Face first with a mic check down. And a curve stop by Chelsea Green, but look at Deonna Purrazzo trying to steal the moment. And now the Virtuosa all the way out to the floor. We've got 2-on-2 action inside the squared circle, and now a cover. And the save made by the champion. Belly to back suplex comes out the back door, comes up with a drop kick, does Tasha Steelz. And now over the top rope she goes, and a baseball bat to the back of the head. The Virtuosa now turns her back though on Chelsea. That's not Chelsea.
No, that's definitely not Chelsea.
Jordynne Grace coming up now with a big offense. Couple of heavy clotheslines. Into the turnbuckle she goes. Hip attack to the ropes. Cross body. Deonna Purrazzo in trouble. I don't know why Jordynne didn't go for the cover.
Yeah, I believe that was a very poorly decided move to go outside the ring, but she's got a kendo stick.
And she is going to use that kendo stick right here, right now. One time across the back of the Virtuosa. Again into the turnbuckle she goes. In the meantime, we've got these three ladies outside. Oh, muscle buster, shades of Samoa Joe. We talk about 20 years of history here in Impact Wrestling. Jordynne's got her in a bear hug. And the Virtuosa managing to break out of it.
We almost had our first point of the night. Would have been a submission if she could have pulled it off.
Now Tasha Steele's going for the cover. Chelsea Green realized it at the last moment, makes the save, and now Tessa Blanchard in trouble. Jordynne Grace all the way over the top rope and to the floor she goes. From behind, Chelsea just got dropped on the back of her head. We've got bodies going everywhere right now. Tessa Blanchard slowly getting back to her feet. Yeah, the champion right now having the worst go of things. Chelsea Green with the Irish whip over the top, and look at this. Tasha Steele now from behind. Chelsea blocking what would have been a German suplex. She dug her heels in deep and wasn't about to look at it. Look out, this just rammed the head of Jordynne Grace into the steel step. She's out cold. We're down to less than 3 minutes. Thus far, there's been no pinfalls, no submissions. There's a possibility right there. Oh, she got a 2 count only, but boy, was that close. All 5 ladies in the ring. Something's going to have to give here. Over the top rope and a hard landing on the floor. Goes for the cover. Had her feet up on the ropes. Referee didn't see it. Doesn't matter because Jordynne Grace did. Action inside the ring, action outside the ring, and right now there are only 2 in the ring. Big opportunity for the Virtuosa to steal one here with 2 minutes left on the clock. Jordynne Grace being punished outside the ring at the moment. Chelsea Green is in a very compromised position right here. Save was made by Tessa Blanchard. Did not want to see her title disappear. Shot to the midsection, and now a drop kick. Collar and elbow in the middle of the ring, throws her off. And a cutter! Will that be enough? Chelsea Green is up, however, won't allow her the opportunity. We've got a minute and a half remaining. Jordynne Grace is on the top rope. Tasha Steele's just barely noted. Oh, man, look what happened there. Deonna Purrazzo paying the price. Well, somehow or another, she managed to come away not too poorly scathed after that. Could have been very bad for her. Stomp to the head. Shoulders down, there's 2. And almost got referee is out with a minute left on the clock. We've had no pinfalls and no submissions. And now we have no referee to go along with it. If nobody gets a pinfall or submission, Tessa Blanchard will have done the unthinkable. She would have retained the title. Shoulders down, she couldn't hold her. 40 seconds left on the clock. Snaps the neck, and now, oh, I thought she was going to go for the cover. 30 seconds remaining. Something's going to have to happen right now if it's going to happen at all. Blanchard takes her over. Got kicked in the head for her trouble. Flying drop kick. 19 seconds on the clock. She's not going for the cover. I'm not sure she knows what time it is. Down to 10 seconds. Went for the cutter. Tessa Blanchard not having any part of it. And the time has run out. Nobody wins this match. It is a draw, officially called a draw. That means Tessa Blanchard will retain the Knockouts Championship, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with more in just a moment. All right, action underway. It's a TLC match, ladies and gentlemen. The X Division Championship on the line. Ace Austin is the reigning champion right now. At least he was walking into the match. Johnny Swinger takes the fall outside. Laredo Kid on him. All the action breaking down in this one, ladies and gentlemen. No time to think about it. This is Slammiversary here on the Nation Network. Swan with a reverse suplex and almost put him right through the table. Swan, nice roll through, comes up with a kick to the head. Mike Bailey in a lot of trouble right now. Swan taking complete advantage of the situation. One of the favorites in this match has to be Rich Swann, although you could say that about it, almost every one of them. Laredo Kid now with Swinger and just drives him right into that steel post. Gory bomb right there on the floor. As we see Rich Swann now bringing the ladder in. The tables, ladders, and chairs is all legal, but you're going to need a ladder to go up and secure the title. Yeah, at the end of the day, there's no way to win this match without using a ladder. Over the top rope and down goes Rich Swann. And Bailey turns his attention for a moment, paying the price. Laredo Kid has him up and vertebreaker. There it is. Truly a terrible maneuver to be on the receiving end of that leaves you in such a compromised position. All kinds of damage comes from something like that. Once again, we welcome everybody joining us here live on the Nation Network. Shout out to Keith O'Toole in the house. As Bailey now sizing up. Swann wasn't able to connect on that one. We've got the champion, Ace Austin, ringside, and I'm not sure what the heck he's doing. Looked like he was trying to go over the guardrail. I mean, perhaps he's had enough already. Oh, I don't think so, as he comes up with a tremendous savate kick right upside the ear, and Johnny Swinger's down, and he might be done. He connected right on the side of the temple. Tremendous shot right there, but now Laredo Kid gonna try and put on some offense of his own. Once again, pinfall submissions, they don't mean anything in this match. The only way that you're going to win is to climb that ladder and pull the X Division Championship down. Laredo Kid got him! Tumbleweed DDT. And now Mike Bailey jumps in. Brainbuster. Well, much like the match we saw earlier on tonight, there's a lot of action going on. You've got to get an odd number of opponents in this one, participants in this match. You have to constantly be aware of where everybody else is, and there's always going to be one extra person somewhere. Single arm German suplex, and Laredo Kid goes flying outside the ring. Bailey right now on the apron. Rich Swann has him set. Neck breaker as he drops him. Head first into the turnbuckle. Well, we've got a ladder outside the ring set up as bridging across from the ring to the guardrail. We've got one in the ring now, and of course, we've got a table. All of them are legal in this match as Johnny Swinger just throws the table to the side. Oh my goodness, he lands on that ladder. Ace Austin with a crossbody. It was a clip more than anything, and it was enough to take him down. And now climbing all the way up there. Can he do it? Swan has got the X Division Championship in his hands. He's just got to unlock it. Easier said than done. Those ladders are not very stable. There's a lot of wobble in it, and then you've got a couple of guys trying to knock you off of it. Case in point, as the ladder goes, so do the competitors. Back body drop, he goes onto the ladder. And look at this. Nobody home, oh my God. Boy, oh boy, he hit that one hard, and the ribs are gonna be feeling that, no two ways about it. Mike Bailey is in a world of trouble after that one. And now the champion has got the title. Can he pull it down? Laredo Kid was there just in the nick of time. Bailey still using that ladder to his advantage over Johnny Swinger. And now it's the Laredo Kid on top of that steel ladder. Bailey gonna try his luck again. Oh my God! He went straight through the Laredo Kid and straight through the ladder. I think the Laredo Kid feels pretty much like the ladder. Rich Swann quickly up to the top of that. He's got the belt in his hand. Ace Austin, the champion, and look at the battle taking place. Cutter off the top of the ladder. None of these men is going to be the same after today. I'll tell you what, they are absolutely putting their bodies on the line right now. Mike Bailey almost had the X Division Championship. Swinger managing to pull him down. And now Rich Swann taking Johnny Swinger off the ladder. Reverse kick right to the head. Now look at this. Laredo Kid has got his hands on the prize. And just barely getting that ladder out of there. Well, Rich Swann just saved the championship for everyone else in the match at the moment because the Laredo Kid was very close to pulling it down. Using that steel ladder right upside the head. Swann has had the best opportunities throughout the night to take that championship title home with him, and once again has his hands on the strap. Can he pull it down? He is inches away. Swinger manages to kick the ladder out. Well, we've got bodies everywhere right now. All five men, one of the rare occasions where they were in the ring at the same time. Once again, that ladder set up in the middle of the ring. All the way up to the top. Laredo Kid thinks he's got it. He had it momentarily. Rich Swann is throwing caution to the wind here tonight. Ace Austin outside the ring with Mike Bailey going at it. And Johnny Swinger now in possession of the steel, head first. You gotta be kidding me, are you? Johnny Swinger might become the next X Division champion. He's got the title, he's pulling it down, and he's done it. Wow. The most unlikely of the five men. If you would have asked me, I would have definitely given him the least odds of winning it, but guess what? You never know what's gonna happen. That is a shocker. One of the most unlikely outcomes, and it happened.
Here
You saw a tear rolling down the cheek. Johnny Swinger, tremendous victory. He is our Impact X Division champion. Stay with us. Fans, we have had an ongoing feud between these two men. The leader of Violent by Design, Eric Young. When you talk about Impact Wrestling, when you talk about Slammiversary, he is one of the founding pillars. Indeed, he's been here for all 20 years, and he is the leader of Violent by Design. You see the accompaniment he has coming to the ring.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Joe Flynn. And from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 232 pounds, Eric Young.
Well, one thing about Eric Young, he doesn't like to travel without some sort of insurance policy. The big horse himself, Joe Doring, is here, along with Diener. And I'd have to say that increases Eric's odds of victory just a little bit, don't you think?
Well, for sure, Steve Macklin is going to have eyes in the back of his head, because if he doesn't, it wouldn't surprise me at all if one of these two gentlemen, and I will use that term to describe them at the moment,
And his opponent, from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Steve Mackey.
As Steve Macklin makes his way toward the ring, eyeing the situation very carefully. This has the potential to be a 1-on-3 matchup.
well, as you mentioned earlier, there's no love lost between Eric Young and Steve Macklin. These two gentlemen have gone back and forth for quite some time now. I'm not even sure it'll be settled here tonight, but one of them would like to walk out of Slammiversary with a victory over the other, that's for certain.
All right, referee calls for the bell, and this one's officially underway as Eric Young comes up with a nice belly-to-belly suplex right in the middle of the ring to start this one off. Give it up a little bit of size and perhaps a little bit of strength. But when it comes to raw experience, Eric Young definitely has the advantage in that category, but look at Macklin going to the eyes. EY coming up. The nice Northern Light suplex, almost got a count on that one. And now Macklin hammering down with a big right hand. Yeah, well, we know one thing about Steve Macklin. He is going to fight, but he is going to fight rough. He's not here to wrestle a scientific match, especially not against a man he has so little respect for as he does Eric Young, and who can blame him with everything that Violent by Design has been doing here in Impact Wrestling. Look at this. Look at it. Ramming his own head into the turnbuckle. And now Eric shoots him to the ropes. Back out front. Back body drop, and down he goes. Had him down for the count of 1. And now look at this. Eric Young challenging him to get back up to his feet. Stiff shot right to the midsection now. Irish whip. Sends him out. Big clothesline. Down he goes. Eric Young, not entirely sure where he is right now. Tremendous lariat right there. Now the question is, how much more does Eric have left in him? He is being brutalized at this moment. Tremendous right hand, and again, Eric Young on the receiving end. Diener watching on very intently, but Joe Doring has been busy with the fans. And now Eric Young with a Fez press, and now just unloading with the right hands. Going to work on the head and the neck area, wrenching it. Back up to a vertical base. And Macklin in control. Well, you notice how he grabs the head, because wherever their head goes, the body has to follow. Not only the turnbuckle, but got his boot up there for added insult. Eric with a belly-to-back suplex, nicely done, and now he's got some words for the fans. And Steve Macklin using the ropes to get back up to his feet. Clothesline attempt, and he goes over the top and all the way to the floor. Well, Steve Macklin was completely ready for that. Matter of fact, I believe he may have goaded him into it. Steve Macklin driving him chest first right down across the apron. And now look at this, clawing away at the face as he pulls back. Referee is asking him if he wants to give it up. I'm not sure that's a legal hold. Well, we know one thing, this is not a non-disqualification match. The rules are all in effect, and take a look at what just happened. Eric Young has been busted open, and look who's up on the apron, trying to buy some time. We knew other members being ringside was going to be an issue. Yeah, well, Doring just earned his keep, so to speak, by distracting Steve Macklin long enough for Eric Young to hit with that pile driver. The Cactus Jack 97 hits him. Will that be enough? Turns him inside out with that neck breaker. Macklin in trouble. A bloody Eric Young hooking the leg, and he gets the win. Tremendous victory right there for Eric Young here at Slammiversary. We take a look back at some of the moments from this one. It was a back and forth battle. I gotta tell you, when Eric Young got busted open, I thought the match was about to be over. If not for the distraction by Doring, that might indeed have been the case. Well, we know one thing, Steve Macklin is not going to be happy, not with the outcome and not with how it happened.
Here is your winner, Eric Young.
EY victorious here on the 20th anniversary of Impact Wrestling. Stay with us for more Slammiversary. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Honor No More will be coming down towards the ring in just a moment. They are going up against Impact Faithful. Well, we still don't know exactly who they're going up against. We do know that the Motor City Machine Guns will be part of it. We don't know who their third and fourth members will be. But we're about to find out in just a few moments. Still to come, the Knockouts Tag Team Championship will be decided. The World Heavyweight Championship will be decided. All here tonight on the Nation Network as part of Slammiversary.
Introducing first, at a combined weight of 656 pounds, the Tool, Matt Taran, Mike Kanellis, and PCO.
Well, we're taking a look at 3 out of 4 members of Honor No More. See Matt Taven wearing that Ring of Honor Tag Team title. The other one, of course, belonging to his partner, Mike Kanellis. Why he's not wearing his, I don't know, but... And, of course, the monster himself, PCO, in the ring. Eddie Edwards, of course, the fourth man.
And their partner from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 220 pounds, Wolf Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards makes his way into the ring. The traitor, the man who turned his back on Impact Wrestling to become a part of Honor No More. And we welcome Gaming Universe here to the nation. Welcome aboard as we continue right here tonight with Slammiversary. MSW in the house. Welcome aboard. Here comes one half of the team representing Impact.
At a combined weight of 419 pounds, Alex Shelley and the Superstar.
The Motor City Machine Guns heading into the ring. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, they have been Impact through and through for many years. Yes, they've stepped away and they've traveled abroad, but they have always come back, and this is home. Well, in talking with them earlier tonight, while they wouldn't say who their tag team partners are going to be, they did assure me that they would be worthy. Well, Honor No More has got to be very anxious to know who they're going to be going up against in a few moments. This crowd right now is absolutely stunned, waiting to find out who it's going to be. Oh, you've got to be kidding!
And his partners from Tennessee, weighing in at 230 pounds, Cowboy James Storm.
The Cowboy, James Storm! We haven't seen him in a few months now. Well, it seems to be that any time Impact is being invaded, he will come to the defense. We saw him come out here when Kenny Omega and the AEW team was coming in trying to make their name here at Impact. Indeed, you ask this man, he will tell you this is his home. On loan from AEW, Samoa Joe.
Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
This crowd on its feet, they can't believe it. I can't believe it, to be quite honest with you. Somebody had to pull some strings to make this happen. Samoa Joe, he was here for a while and left. He is now a member of the AEW roster, and indeed some strings had to be pulled, but this is the 20-year anniversary show. I have no doubt he can be very persuasive when properly motivated. I can only imagine how that meeting had to go. Bell sounds, action's underway, and here we go right off the bat. Referee's down. Got caught with a super kick. And over the top rope. Shelley throwing caution to the wind. Takes out not one, but two members. And again. This is as personal as it gets. And Alex Shelley just got caught by Matt Taven. Well, right now, Matt Taven trying to shake off the early effects. It's a 4-man or an 8-man tag team matchup, ladies and gentlemen. If it were just the Motor City Machine Guns against any other combination out there, I would have no hesitation to pronounce them the soon-to-be victors. However, despite the fact that you're talking about two tremendous legends of Impact Wrestling in Samoa Joe and the Cowboy Storm, these four men have not been teamed up before that I'm aware of, as opposed to Honor No More, which have been running roughshod for so long now. Kanellis pulling him away from the ropes, puts a boot to the midsection, and now just grinding it out. Alex Shelley close to the corner, needs to take advantage of that and make a tag, in my opinion. You don't want to get caught, especially with an 8-man tag match. You don't want to be caught in the ring and run out of gas. There's the tag made, and Sabin now the legal man in the ring. Double team, drop kicks him out of a suplex. Nicely done. And now Sabin makes the tag, and here comes Samoa Joe. Not sure, but it looked like he might have been reading the last rites. Kanellis just in the nick of time, otherwise he would have been squashed. Well, you notice Samoa Joe pulled up a little short there too. I think he sensed that he was being set up. Still wasn't enough to make a difference. And now the monster PCO in the ring. Monster versus monster, two of the biggest powerful forces in professional wrestling today, going head to head. This could be a main event match right here all by itself. Goes for the scoop, can't get him, and now Samoa Joe sends him to the ropes. Back out front he comes, then they collide, nobody gaining the advantage in that collision. Irish whip reversal, and now look at this, Samoa Joe dropping down one more time, caught him with a power bomb. Samoa Joe is in control. Big elbow finds its mark. One more time into the turnbuckle he goes, and now Samoa Joe looked like he was going to make a tag. Caught him! Joe from the middle rope. Down across the back, and PCO is crushed. German suplexes him back in the ring. Overhead belly to belly. Well, correction being what it is, nonetheless, he brought him in the hard way. Tag made, and now the Cowboy James Storm getting ready. Muscle Buster. James Storm off the top rope. Coup de grace. And goes for the cover. He just caught his own man by accident, but makes up for it. Eddie Edwards buying time for PCO. Look at this. The Cowboy DDT, and Kanellis brought in the hard way. Went for the clothesline. PCO ducks it out, comes up with a back kick. Nice move right there by James Storm, in control of the match, at least for the moment. Once again, the hip toss takes him over. Ties him up, and now going to try and draw submission. Well, good luck with that. PCO, he lives up to the moniker of a monster. It's very hard, and a lot of people will tell you can't kill PCO. Perfect creation one, blocking the shot, comes up with a big right hand of his own. The gut buster driving the Cowboy down. Yeah, more importantly than that, driving the air out of the lungs. James Storm managing to get out of that.
just in the nick of time, and perhaps that was been a better opportunity for PCO to tag out. Big boot finding its mark. James Storm now, he is in the wrong part of town. The Cowboy with a boot and now throws him. Talk about coast to coast and another big boot to the head. Samoa Joe just pulled that top rope down. Well, Samoa Joe has PCO here ringside, and he's going to make him pay. Hammering away with some heavy right hands. PCO being thrown around. Back into the ring. Outstretched arms, and Eddie Edwards is going to make it. The tag is made. And Edwards in the wrong part of town manages to get that boot up. And in trouble, turns him inside out. Reverse DDT. A lot of momentum on that one as well. It's going to take a toll. He bounced the back of his head right off the mat. Has him up in the air. This could be it. Hooks the leg, and Edwards kicks out. I'm not sure he's exactly disappointed in that. I think they want to make him pay a little bit more of a price for what he's done here. The events indeed leading up to this matchup, especially as it results with Eddie Edwards turning his back on Impact Wrestling. The battle continues, and now Eddie Edwards taking some action. Chris Sabin with his hand outstretched. And now we've got everybody in the ring. Samoa Joe's got Matt Taven, who's the legal man. Inadvertent contact made between tag team partners on that one. And Matt Taven trying desperately to turn the momentum of this match around in his favor. Big stiff kick to the back had no effect on him whatsoever. Taven has him up. Throat first across the top rope. That'll definitely take the wind out of the sails of Matt Taven. Tag made, and now look at this. Double team with Alex Shelley. You got a man in there who was a part of not one but two legendary tag teams here in Impact Wrestling. America's Most Wanted and Beer Money. James Storm definitely has preferred the tag team scene. He's had a lot of success. He's had a successful career either way, but definitely a little bit more to be said about it when you talk about his tag team accomplishments. Couldn't agree more. They talk about specialists, and I'd have to say when it comes to tag team wrestling, you can put his name down in that category. Taven now snapmares him over, puts a stiff kick right between the shoulder blades, and makes the tag to his tag team partner. Kanellis with a leg and an up kick. Gets him out of trouble, at least for the moment. Knee strikes him, and down he goes. Follows it up with an elbow. Wants him back up on his feet. And he got caught with a fireman's carry. Taven has him. Oh, here it goes, the figure four suplex. Shelley in control. Up he goes, this could be it. Hooks the leg, he's very close to the ropes. Making the tag now in Chris Sabin. Went for the elbow. Kanellis comes out of there and hits him with a clothesline to the back of the head. Nobody home. Kanellis went for broke. Alex Shelley unloading on him in the corner. Alex Shelley wants him up on his feet. He's going to get exactly what he wants right here. Butterfly suplex, shoulders are down. There's two. The cutter! Goes for the cover. Kanellis is in trouble. There's two, and they got a win. No, very close. Roundhouse kick, and Kanellis is in trouble. Has him up. Cradle shock, hooks the legs. He's won a lot of matches with that one. And he's going to add one more to the list. Tremendous action here, ladies and gentlemen, in this big 8-man tag team matchup. The Impact faithful not disappointed with this one. The Motor City Machine Guns, along with Samoa Joe and the Cowboy James Storm.
Shelley, the superstar, Cowboy James Storm, and Samoa Joe.
Tremendous victory indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around, more action still to come. This is Slammiversary. All right, folks, it is time for the Impact Knockouts Tag Team Championship. Taya Valkyrie returning here to Impact Wrestling just weeks ago and has chosen as her tag team partner Rosemary.
Well, when you consider the history between these two women, it doesn't seem like a likely fit, but at the same time, sometimes through the toughest fires, you forge the strongest steel. And I believe that's what we may be looking at right here tonight.
Can make no argument that these two women know each other better than anybody else. For all the wrong reasons. Now tonight, let's see if they can turn the negative into a positive. Making her nation debut, Rosemary here in Impact Wrestling. When you talk about people being unhinged, I think that's pretty much what you're looking at right there.
If she were having a good day, she would be unhinged. And I'm not so sure she's having a good day.
Here come the Knockout Tag Team Champions. Cassie Lee and Jessie, the inspiration. Since joining Impact Wrestling, they went straight to the top in the tag team division, and they have held those titles ever since.
Very true, but tonight might be the toughest challenge they have faced to this point. It is a three-way dance. That means all three tag teams will be live at the same time.
Going to be a lot of chaos in the ring. You have to know where your partner is and what they're doing. You turn your back on a situation for too long and you'll be on the losing end. And that is one thing that these two definitely don't want to see happen. As we take a look at our final entrance, the Influence. Tennille Dashwood and Madison Rayne. They've got something to prove here tonight.
Well, Tennille Dashwood has been very much wanting to get those tag team championship titles around her waist again. She's been to the top in the Knockouts tag team division in the past, and now she's made it clear tonight is her night. 20-year anniversary. She is going to leave her mark on Impact Wrestling, and what better way to do it than to win the triple threat three-way dance match right here for the Knockouts tag team championship.
Bell sounds, action's underway, and it's on. Referee already got in the way, and he's out. We knew it was going to be chaotic. Taya Valkyrie going after Jessie. And it is now Tennille Dashwood locking up with Rosemary, and these two ladies know each other pretty well as well. As we see Madison Rayne taking Cassie Lee out of the corner of the hard way, back body drop. Nice move by Jessie to land on her feet, and Taya Valkyrie goes down.
Spinning back heel kick, nicely done right there in the center of the ring. We've got a backbreaker taking place. A lot of action. We'll try to call it the best we can. Again, all 6 ladies are legal in this one. First pinfall or submission will bring this match to an end and crown Knockout Tag Team Champions. Well, Taya Valkyrie sitting on the floor outside the ring. And one more time, look at this. Tennille Dashwood going after the referee. Not sure what the logic is. She won't be disqualified in a match like this. But it doesn't give her an opportunity to win the match if there's no referee. And now the Irish whip to Madison. On the apron she goes. And now Taya Valkyrie unloading with some sledgehammers. And now it is Tennille Dashwood with one half of the tag team champions. And there's the other half. Jesse caught her with that kick right upside the ear, and now the Inspiration own the ring for the moment. Cassie Lee, the lone woman standing in the middle of the ring here at Slammiversary. This is the Nation Network. We welcome everyone joining us here live. History being made here tonight already, more to come. The Hurricane Rana takes her down. We've got 6 women legal in this match, and all 6 of them are on the floor right now. Nobody trying to win this thing at the moment. Well, that might be changing here in a moment. We got Madison Rayne, and she's got Taya Valkyrie with that Northern Light suplex, but couldn't hold on. Oh, that neck breaker. Former member of the Beautiful People. She has held those tag team titles before, and now both champions. Double teamer. She comes up though with a drop kicking Cassie Lee on the receiving end. The snowplow. And Valkyrie rolling out for the safety of the floor. Yeah, right now any place will be safer than being in the ring, but you can't win from the floor. Madison Rayne right now on the receiving end of the punishment from not one but both of her opponents. And now Jessie gets in there and ties up with Rosemary. Madison Rayne thought she was going to go and get a pin. She almost did. Well, she had her feet up on top of the ropes looking for the added advantage and the added leverage. However, Jessie was there to make the save. Bodies crashing to the left, to the right. Who's rolling inside the ring? Who's rolling outside the ring? Referee has got a lot to try and keep his mind set on. It's not easy. Clothesline. Oh, man, did you see the way she came down on her head? She landed sideways. Might have done some damage to her neck with that one. And her partner now going out to check on her. In the meantime, take a look what's happening inside the squared circle. Tennille Dashwood tying her up. Taya Valkyrie is in trouble. And now asking the referee to make her quit. Cassie Lee just barely got there in time. Otherwise, they would have had new tag team champions. And that's what this is all about. When you're in the three-way dance, you have to have your eyes open at all times, head on a swivel. You have to be able to tell which way your opponent's coming from. And you have to know when there is a pin or submission being attempted, because if it happens, you're going to get the short end of the paycheck. There's a spear by Valkyrie. Very surprised she didn't follow that up with a pin attempt. And a double team. Dashwood rolling out to the floor. She is not nearly at 100%. Deep arm drag, nicely done by Madison Rayne just to keep herself alive at the moment. She is in uncharted waters with a lot of people that would like nothing more than to take her out. And now Jessie having her arm and hand stomped. And look at Rosemary, that sadistic laugh. Went for the back heel kick. Does not connect. And now Valkyrie puts her into the turnbuckle. Rosemary with a drop kick to the back. Five women back in the ring at this point in time. Nice move right there by Madison Rayne, going around the world with that head scissor. And Tenille Dashwood took advantage of Jessie, who had her back turned. A Hurricane Rana, nicely done. And now look at this, Rosemary spider locked in the corner. Well, the fact that nobody's won the match yet is amazing to me, because these ladies have really unloaded hell on each other. Had her up in the air, couldn't hold on to her, and Tenille comes out the back door with a big right hand. Goes for the cover, got a 1 count, the save made by Cassie Lee. And now Jessie sizing up Rosemary. Big kick to the face. Goes for the cover, Dashwood is there to make the save. Well, it's going to come down to somebody making a big mistake. Hurricane Rana. If she could have hooked the ankle, we might have had a winner. Jessie in control, at least for the moment. Rosemary, though, turning things around just a little bit. Rosemary has her up. Face first. Cover, hooks the leg. No one there to make the save. There's 1, 2. We've got new champions. No. How in the world she kicked out of that one, I have no idea. Through the ropes. What a shot by Madison Rayne. And now the Influence might become the new tag team champions. Cassie Lee coming in, but too little, too late. Save is made. We have had 2 extraordinarily close counts right here. So close to crowning new champions. The Inspiration, they are absolutely fighting for their lives right now. The Snowplow. Why she's not going for the cover, I have no idea. Has her up across the shoulders. Going for a backbreaker submission hold. And yet another save made. Madison Rayne with a suplex and now dragging her away from the ropes. Not going to be enough, though. Deep arm drag, and Taya Valkyrie rolling to the floor after that one. Hooks the leg, and Rosemary able to escape. Madison Rayne turned her back, and now Jessie making her pay the price for it. Over the top rope she goes. Brings her in the hard way. What is she going to do with her here? Neck breaker. Jessie with a big boot, and Tenille Dashwood ate that one. Thinks she's got her, we'll find out. Hooks the leg. Rosemary is right there. Can she do anything? No, and the Inspiration retain the Knockouts Tag Team Championship here at Slammiversary. I'll tell you what, these ladies really laid it on the line here tonight. Can't even begin to tell you how proud I am of the effort that they've just put out there in this ring tonight. We had 2 different times where there were new tag team champions about to be crowned, but the inspiration had just the right moment, the right time to make the save.
Here are your winners, and still the Impact Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay.
Your Knockouts Tag Team Champions, still the inspiration. We'll be back with more in just a moment as Slammiversary continues here on the Nation Network. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time now for the Impact Tag Team Championship matchup. The Briscoe brothers are here. Them boys. Well, they've been hot on the heels of the tag team titles for some time. They had them in their hands for a period of time, and then they slipped away. Now, here tonight at Slammiversary, they hope to be able to reclaim the tag team championship title. You see them hanging above the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Tables, ladders, and chairs. We know from earlier tonight just how brutal this can get when you consider the 4 men that will be competing. It can only get worse. The Good Brothers making their way towards the ring. They are card-carrying members of the Bullet Club. They don't have much in the way of loyalty that we can figure right now. But one thing's for sure, egos feed the machine and belts feed the ego. We know that they want those belts more than anything else in the world right now. And they will do anything to make sure they walk out of here tonight with them. No doubt in my mind. But when it comes to Jay and Mark, they know what it takes. Bell sounds, action's underway, and it's on, ladies and gentlemen. Until the ladder is set up and until one of the 4 members of this match climb it and secure the title belt, this match will continue. It's all legal action taking place on the floor. There's no referee, there's no count out. Snap suplex, nicely done right there. Jay Briscoe in the ring. Mark outside, head first into the apron. Courtesy of Gallows. When it comes to the Good Brothers, they have won tag team championships literally all around the world. Every promotion they have ever wrestled for, they have been champions. Indeed, that's true, and I think a lot of their success really just took place and manifested into what we see today when they spent some time in Japan. Indeed, we talk about the Bullet Club. That's where it all started for them, and they really just dominated that organization. They were part of a team that couldn't be stopped. And now that that team is making its way here to the Impact Zone, a lot of people wonder, what does that mean for Impact Wrestling? Gallows slammed hard here on the floor. Headbutt and down goes Gallows, and now we've got our first ladder of the night. Gallows and Mark Briscoe going at it ringside at the moment. Going for a suplex, got him up and down on the floor. In the meantime, Anderson has got the belt. If he can unstrap that thing and pull it down, they will be walking out of here tonight as the Impact Tag Team Champions. Both Briscoes are there at the ladder. Jay hanging on for all he's worth. Mark with a headbutt. Jay Briscoe held on for quite some time, but eventually the blood loss is just too much. The muscles start to get fiery red. Briscoe out on the floor right now. Things not going his way at the moment. Mark has the ladder. What's he going to do with it? Big boot, and down he goes. And now Gallows with the steal. Drives it. Irish whip reverse, and now to the apron he goes. Brought back in the hard way, and now Anderson has the championship belt in his hand. Can he pull it down? He's unhooking it as we speak, and unless something changes here very quickly. Save made, perhaps, by Jay Briscoe. Series of forearms to the lower back, and you can see it slowing Anderson down, but he won't let go of the titles. Power bomb off the ladder. Tremendous lariat right there as well, and now all of a sudden, the Briscoes in control. Jay has got the belt, trying to unfasten it. If he does, we will have new tag team champions here at Slammiversary. Anderson up after him. Down he goes, and again. Jay Briscoe is moments away from realizing the dream. Will he get it down? Gallows! Oh my God! That ladder shot out from underneath him. It struck Gallows in the head on the way down. Mark Briscoe right now in a 2-on-1 situation. Well, now he evens it up at 1-all. Cutter!
Anderson caught him, and now that might be enough to retain. He's got the title. Can he pull it down? Jay Briscoe saves the day by knocking the ladder out from underneath him. Over the top rope all the way to the floor. We've got a one-on-one scenario once again. And Jay Briscoe going up there quickly. Anderson better come up before it's too late. Anderson climbing up the ladder. And again, both men fighting it out 10 feet above the ring. The Good Brothers making the save, and now back in control for the moment. Choke slam. Off the top rope, wipes him out. Both Jay and Mark Briscoe are down for the count. Gallows has a free trip to the title. I don't think they're going to get there in time this time. Trying to knock the ladder out from under him, and he does. Jay Briscoe saves him one more time. The Jay Driller. Them boys are so close to realizing the dream. Both men fighting over the ladder, but there's an advantage right now. And there's the advantage as he just drives that ladder into the head again. Missing a big opportunity, in my opinion. He should be going to set that ladder up and pull the title down. His brother has him tied up at the moment. And now perhaps he will do that. The ladder is up. And Mark Briscoe going up after it. A fight for a steel chair. Struck him in the head. The Briscoes have won the match, and they are the new Impact Tag Team Champions. What a battle we just witnessed right here, ladies and gentlemen, as part of Slammiversary. We take a look at the replay. What action we saw here. The Jay Driller doing a number, and that steel chair bought him enough time.
Here are your winners and the new Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Jay and Mark.
The Briscoes are the Impact Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen. What a night it's been. This is Impact, and this is Slammiversary. Stick around, the main event is next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. and is for the Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, wrestling fans, this is our main event. The challenger, Josh Alexander, he has been hot in pursuit of the World Championship. And tonight, he says it will be coming home. Well, the old saying, talk is cheap, but I'll tell you what, when this man talks, I tend to put a few dollars down. Indeed, the walking weapon. It's not a nickname that he had to give himself. It has been bestowed upon him by other members of the locker room. Those who have watched him in the ring, watched him perform week in and week out, seen firsthand the carnage of what this man can do to punish his opponents. Well, when you talk about opponents tonight, he's going up against the toughest that there is here in Impact Wrestling, and that's why he is the Impact World Heavyweight Champion. When we talk about dominant forces, this man has also been a dominant force, but he has never met a challenge like the one he's going to have here tonight. The man simply known as Moose. Former standout in the NFL, that's the National Football League. You don't get to that level unless you are a top-notch athlete, and this man is. Nobody can take anything away from him. His athletic prowess has been well documented over the many months that he has been the world champion. For a man nearly 300 pounds, almost 7 foot tall, he does things that a man that size shouldn't be able to do, and he makes it look easy. Parading that championship around. You know, you made a very interesting comment a moment ago. You can't take anything away from him. Well, that's not entirely true, because tonight, given half the opportunity, Josh Alexander might take something away from him. I can only imagine what it will take for either of these men to get the other one's shoulders to stay down for a count of 3, or even less likely to make one of them tap out. It is going to be crazy, no doubt about it.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Josh Alexander. Introducing the champion from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 290 pounds, he is the Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Morse.
The pleasantries are over, ladies and gentlemen. We've met the challenger. We've seen the champion. Now it's time to ring the bell. Once again, we welcome all of you joining us here live on the Nation Network. This is our main event. This is Slammiversary here on the Nation Network. Welcome to Tragedy Dark. As we remind you each and every time, please take a moment to click the like button down below. And the champion right off the bat launching the challenger into the air. Caught him with a knee. Josh was stunned with that one. Comes right back, though, with a tremendous suplex. I'll tell you, these are two warriors right here. Josh Alexander is indeed a walking weapon. He has been trained in so many forms of mixed martial arts. But then you just look at the monster that is the Moose. We know one thing for sure, both of these men are going to leave everything they've got in the middle of that ring. They are not going to go down without the fight of their lives. Alexander now wrapping him up. The wrestling gator roll driving some of the wind right out of the body of the champion. And now the hammer fist, and look at Moose covering up. Driving the forearm across the head, and Moose on the defense here in this one. Not very often that we ever have to say those words, though, is it? Indeed, it doesn't happen often, but it's happening right now. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex near 300 pounds, and he made it look easy. Butterflies the arms and drives him face first, and the champion is in trouble. And now he's got the ankle lock on. Will he make him tap out? Moose is far away from the ropes, but he manages to roll through, but you can see some damage may have already been done. We welcome Shockwave Wrestling here live to the Nation Network. This is our main event. This is Slammiversary. And Moose with the snap mare. Hard to tell from this angle, but based on the reactions of Josh Alexander, I dare say he might be going into the eyes. Well, you take a look at the referee. He's got the same point of view that we do. He should be getting around the front to make sure that's not happening. Alexander finally gets out of it. And the power and strength of the champion too much for the challenger as he just got thrown down to the ring. And now Josh Alexander bringing the legs into this. Some stiff kicks trying to chop down the big oak tree that is Moose. Over the top rope, and they land on the floor. Went for a stiff right, nobody was home. Josh Alexander back in the ring. And again, hurled into the air, almost into orbit. Kennedy Space Center might not be the only place in the United States launching missiles at this rate. Went for a headbutt, he got caught with the elbow, and the champion is stunned. Down he goes. The momentum right now is on the back of Josh Alexander, and he's got the arm. Could it be a new champion? He's trying to pull it out straight, couldn't quite get it done though. He had the wrist locked, he just couldn't straighten it out because you have to hyperextend the elbow for that to really have its full effect. And now Moose. Look at this, the big man with a senton. What did we tell you? Josh Alexander's in a lot of trouble right now. Moose giving him time. I'm not sure what the logic is in that. Moose has him by the throat. Sit out powerbomb. And now the champion sizes him up and he thinks he's got him. There's a spear. And the chant of Moose can be heard. He hooks the leg. Will that be it? No. Well, if he wouldn't have took that time over there to try and get the audience to chant his name, he might still have that title around his waist. But instead, he just gave Josh Alexander exactly what he needed. And now Alexander has him up across the shoulders. The reverse RKO hooks the leg. Shoulders are down for 2. And Moose manages to kick out. Once again, the gator roll. And you see him squeezing the life out of Moose. The champion now turning the momentum around, almost out of desperation. Moose going all the way up. What's he got in mind here? From the top rope. Drives that knee. Shades of Bruiser Brody. Nice reversal right there. Alexander has the champion in trouble. The spike pile driver, but he's in the ropes. Able to just barely kick out of that one. I'm not sure that the referee realized exactly where his feet were. And now Josh Alexander coming up with a series of clotheslines. Swing and a miss by Moose as he ducked it out. And now Josh going up. What's he got in mind here? This could be a changing of the guard, depending what he does. Big splash off the top rope. The champion is in a lot of trouble right now. Josh Alexander goes to a side headlock. Grinding it out, and the champion is fading fast at this point in time. Nobody's ever been beaten with a headlock, but it will wear you down. Well, I'm sure if we look back far enough into the history books, there might be somebody who was beaten by a headlock, but it's not going to happen in this match. Tremendous move right there by Josh Alexander, driving the champion down. He's got a leg. Turns it in. He's got that inverted figure 4 leg lock. And the champion is in trouble. The ropes are right there. And referee, I believe, called for the break. Moose is in a lot of trouble now. And Josh Alexander has him up in the air. He's going to do that spike pile driver again. And Moose able to kick out, but he's been busted open. Indeed, his head has been split and the blood is flowing right now. And this is where things can become very complicated. If you're on the receiving end, you become disoriented. That blood starts to get into your eyes, into your mouth. It can change your psyche very quickly. Well, you got to think the desperation factor is going through the roof right now as Josh Alexander's got a foot. Up kick gets him out of trouble for the moment. And a drop kick by the big man again. The chant of Moose. Covers and hooks the leg. It's 1. He gets 2 and almost got 3. Big kick right to the back, and now Josh Alexander's in trouble. Oh, and he's been busted open as well. Both of these men are spilling blood in this one. Well, we knew they were going to bring everything they had to the party here tonight. Too much on the line. It's the main event of Slammiversary. You knew they were not going to take any chances. They are going to unload with every single shot that they've got. It is going to come down to heart right now. Neither of these men in good shape right here. Josh Alexander, what's he going to do? Splashes him across the apron. My goodness. The champion rolling out to the floor. Guarantee you one thing, Moose, as long as he's been champion, has never faced a force like this before. He'll be tested, no two ways about it, brought down to the very, very basic foundation of what makes him a champion. And again, a big body splash, and Moose in trouble. Is he going to do it again? I believe he is. 3 times. Will the third time be the charm? Stiff right hand, another one. And now Moose finally firing back with something. Alexander brought all the way over to the guardrail. And now hammering away on that wound. Oh, he just struck his head on the steel steps on the way down. They'd better be paying attention to the referee's count, ladies and gentlemen. He's up to 6. 10 will end this match for one of these two men. As they both beat the count. Look at the blood streaming down the face of Josh Alexander. And Moose couldn't keep him down, too close to the ropes. Both of these men are in dire straits right now, and the referee has to keep a close eye on the action. Sometimes you have to protect them from themselves. Pulling back on the chin. Thinks he's a Pez dispenser. Running clothesline, nicely done right there by the challenger. Josh Alexander surveying the situation. Has Moose disoriented. Has him up, and he's going to do it again. Third time, we might be crowning a new champion here tonight. 1, 2, and Moose kicks out. Follows it up with that big boot right to the face, however. Sit out powerbomb, and Moose in trouble. Challenger taking a page from the book of the champion here tonight. Irish whip to the ropes. Back out front, comes up with a lariat, and down goes Moose. Driving the knee right into the chest, and look at the wound. Look at that gash on the head of the champion. Spear, he caught him with it. He caught him with the spear, and now Moose may have just saved the title. And he got a shoulder up. Well, I'll tell you right now, you take a look at the face of the champion, and he is in a lot of trouble. Both of these men are in bad shape, but look at how much blood the champion is spilling right now. Well, as you start to lose that lifeblood, you're going to start to get lightheaded. You're going to get dizzy. You're going to make some slow, erratic, and perhaps bad decisions. It is hard to compete at 100% when you don't have 100%. Alexander now having his head twisted off like a pop top. Moose thinks he's got him. Maybe he does. There's 1. There's 2. And again, Josh Alexander. We knew this was going to be big, ladies and gentlemen. It is our main event, and it is living up to the billing. This crowd on its feet. Nobody sitting down here tonight. One hand power bomb by the champion. Can he put him away? There's the sit-out bomb. Hand is very close to the ropes. And he got out again. Well, we said at the beginning of the match, what will it take for either of these men to be held down for a count of 3 or less likely a submission? So far, we've been proven right because nothing has been able to get it done. Turns the page, and now Josh Alexander has the champion up. Nice fall away slam. Thought he might have followed it up with a pin attempt, but instead brings him back to his feet. Go behind, German suplex. And he holds on. Another one. Trifecta of German suplexes, and the champion was bent in half on that last one. And Josh Alexander has him up again. Is it going to be the RKO? The TKO, I beg your pardon, and he just dropped him on his head. Goes for the cover. We might have a new champion crown. 1, 2, and again, Moose. Well, say whatever you want, ladies and gentlemen. This match has lived up to the billing. Cattle mutilator. Trying to draw submission. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but the referee's asking Moose if he wants to give it up. And as we expected, the answer was no. Oh, he's got him up again. The champion is going to be dropped on his head. I don't know how he can possibly keep kicking out. Will he do it again? No! What a war was fought here tonight by these two men. We finished the night by crowning a new Impact World Heavyweight Champion. Well, I'll tell you right now, these two gentlemen, they lived up to every ounce of this main event status. Everything they said they were going to do, they did. And at the end of the day, Josh Alexander had just enough left to get it done and to become the new Impact World Heavyweight Champion. Fans, what a night of wrestling it has been right here. This has been Impact Slammiversary. We want to thank you for all joining us.
Here is your winner and new Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Josh Alexander.
And we wrap it up on that note. From ringside, ladies and gentlemen, so long!